It is weird. You guys, you have to tell me if you hear me, because I have no idea. How does it work? Okay, you guys can write something here and then it. Hi, can you hear me? Indeed, make love not war. That's what it's all about. This world needs more love. Yes, who? No. So we're just gonna wait for a while and see whoever wants to join. And then, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. That's cool. Greetings, Italy. Can't wait to be back with you. My man, bro. That's cool. Hey, it's my first time. Don't you be disrespecting me now. If you could see what I did to have you there with me, you'd most likely laugh. So this is the first live, and I just thought that it'd be fun to just do something fun. So that's why I wanted to share the Instagram story the other day with questions, and as it turned out, people pretty much wanted to hear an answer to every single one. I thought this would be the best way to do this, and I have not done anything about thinking about the answers, so I literally just saw a list of fun questions, and that's about it. So let's see what my answers are gonna be like. Happy birthday, Ida. Sorry, Yanni's not here. It's just me, myself, and I with my guitar, which I'm not gonna play with today, but that's for another live. So I think we have, what, 78, 9 people, what the hell? That's nice. So let's start with just, if you have any questions that you'd like to have answered right now, you could, just, hey, Yanni, Joel, say hi to Yanni and Joel. My guitar, it does have a name. The name is Susie. And if you know which song it's from, then you get a gold star and a hug. So, I think... Hey, international languages only. And if you want, I can go Swedish as well. So let's start with just the basic questions, and after that, then if you have any questions, then you can ask them. And also, while they're here, as right now, my beautiful bass player and guitar player, they're live here with me. I think you should tell them that we should do this with SHIRAZ as well, and perhaps do something, perform live or something. Do you have any plans to Latin America? In fact, we do, but more about that later. No. Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead. You're free to join me if you want. Oh shit! You can actually join me. Well, how does that work? I don't know. I'm just gonna start answering the questions before you or I get bored. Well, I'm not gonna get bored, but it's just so weird just talking to the phone. It's weird. This world is weird. Okay, we're over 100. Let's get it. So, you asked me questions, and I'm going to start with number 1, which was dream job. It is what I'm doing right now. So, spreading some good old peace, love, and rock and roll around the world. But, for it to be a dream job, there are several steps that you need to well, dude, it's okay, you're pretty either ways. Yeah, dream job, literally what I'm doing. But there are some other parts to that as well, because I want to expand just playing music live and writing music, it's something as important for me as breathing, and that's what I want to keep on doing. But at the same time, I also want to continue on the path that I am on, which means I want to help people help themselves. And right now I'm doing that through music, but also at the same time, there are other things that I'd like to pursue as well, but there's going to be more on that later. So, number 2 question was main hobbies. Well, is it pretty obvious? Growing long hair, singing in a rock band, but outside of that, I have some other hobbies as well, because you need to have some perspective in life when you're doing whatever. Whichever thing it is that you find yourself doing, you need to do other things as well. For me personally, it's health, so physical health and mental health. That's very important for me because, well, I lived life, even though I'm 29 years old now, recently, which is fucking awesome. I've lived a life where I've had to learn many things, and I found that other people struggle as well. And as I'm here, and as I've lived through everything, that's something that I want to share. And there are different ways of doing that. I actually started writing a book. That was an idea that, well, many of you guys have already told me to do something like that. But then I just started doing it. And it was by accident, because I was actually applying for this Music Finland songwriting camp. And then you had to write down things and have them accept you there. And so I decided to go all out and just be myself, and it got pretty hippy deep. And I just thought that, okay, if they don't accept me for who I am and for this that I'm doing, then fuck it, I'm not supposed to be there. But they did, and I went there, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. Literally, all the people that I met there, all the things that I got to do there, it was just amazing. But when I started doing this, I was supposed to just, have a basic thing, music, blah, 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 SHIRAZ lane, blah, blah, blah. But then I found myself writing 3 pages, and then I just realized that, oh shit, maybe this is where I should start writing it more now. And so I did. But that's a future project that I'm working on right now. So hobbies, mental and physical health, life experience in life in general. I think too many people live their lives reading only one single page of one book, and so they don't experience things. And then if they don't experience things, they don't have perspective, and then they're just busy living in their own minds all the time, and they complain about things without really seeing the big picture. I'm not saying that I know the big picture. I don't have the answers to everything. I don't even have all the answers that I ask myself. But yeah, and when you think about the health aspect of and mental and physical, biohacking is something that I'm really into. So there are so many different ways you can manipulate your own body and keep yourself healthy outside of the basic paradigm, the basic, get sick, go to a doctor. I say, make sure you don't get sick and heal yourself. But that's also for another discussion, because literally if I take this much time answering one question, you're just all gonna leave, so fuck that. Favorite dessert? Oh shit. I'm gonna go with kanelbulle, kanelipulla, cinnamon bun. That's something super Finnish, and that's something that I definitely will miss when I go abroad. I go on tour again. That's just something that smells like childhood. Dream vacation. Okay. Well, pretty much when we're touring with SHIRAZ Lane, it's if it's not a vacation, because we're literally there for work, and unfortunately we don't get to see and travel and see like all the cities we get to. We literally go to the venue, and then we leave after meeting all you beautiful people, after all the hugs and all the pictures and all the autographs. Then we have to leave. But dream vacation is a world tour, literally, when we get some time to see the places we go to, because then I can combine 2 things that I love, which is traveling and Rock and roll. Favorite class? If we're talking about school, I didn't fit in. But I guess, well, I went to a Swedish speaking school because that's my mother tongue. So there was this thing called hälsokunskap, which is all about health. But history was something very interesting to me, because if we do not learn from history, we can't but make the same mistakes, which is happening all the time. But the problem with that is also the fact that whoever wins the wars, those are the ones who write the history. So, you know, it is what it is. But if it's about class something else, I have no idea. But school, it was not for me, which is why I became this, who I am right now. Well, learning things, that's for me. But the fact that we go to school just to become another cog in the machinery, that's not the way I feel it should work. If for some reason I could be Dumbledore for one day, I would definitely look at every single child as an individual, because the children are the future of this world, which is why we have to make sure that we give them what they need, looking at what they want to do, what they want to become. Let them dream, let them pursue whatever they want to do, and instead of just like read this, do all these different quizzes and forget about everything and just become another slave to the grind. That's not the way it works. Okay, this is gonna take a long time. Favorite piece of clothing? Oh, hello. Definitely my harem pants are maybe my favorite piece of clothing, or then my space pants, which I also have to show you because they're fucking awesome. Who does not want to have space on their pants? That sounds weird, but whatever. Because if I can wear the universe, then what's cooler than that? Nothing. Okay, many things, but hey, details. But also, I'm gonna show you this watch. I don't know if you're gonna see this, but this is something that I got as I went on holidays in Barcelona. It was awesome. So, okay, yes, you can see it. So, this is an antique watch from the 1970s, made in Italy, and I found this while I was on an adventure with my friends. So it's a holo watch. So you're gonna go like this. So this is some woman's eye, and it's always gonna be staring at me throughout my life. And it's broken, but you know, that doesn't matter because my watch is always 420. If you know, you know. And okay, dream date plan. Okay, so for this I should be in a relationship, which I'm not, but definitely if there's no if there's some, like, if I have unlimited budget, literally we're going to the moon, we're going to space. But if I'm just thinking about something that's actually possible, it would definitely involve nature, one way or the other. It would involve the stars, the moon, but also lovely weather, because I'd like for it to be warm, but not too warm because I'm always hot. So I'd like to have a summer evening somewhere in nature, looking at the stars, somewhere where there's no noise pollution, no artificial light. Fuck all that nonsense, because that's just bullcrap. So definitely I want to be one with nature, and then one with whomever I am with, if you know what I mean. That's the perfect date. Yeah. Okay, so weird fact, you know. Shit, there are many weird facts I know. Let's pick and choose. Okay, so this goes hand in hand with you're always hot. Well, yes I am, but you know, not that way. But thank you if you mean that. Weird fact that I know. Okay, so that's something that I've been literally doing today. So Does anyone know what autophagy means? Most likely not. So it is a state where you put yourself in through fasting, which is something that I really much do every single day. I do intermittent fasting in different ways. And once you hit a sweet spot of fasting, what happens is your body literally starts cleaning itself from dead cells. If you want to look it up, you can. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, if you want to know, just ask me. I will tell you more. So, Mika. Autophagy. So, yeah, you're literally cleaning your cells and you're getting rid of damaged material. You're getting rid of bad cells. You're literally recycling yourself. And dun dun dun, it's very good for you. And it's something that should definitely be a part of every person's routine. Okay, not everyone, but most people's routine. Because don't you think it's a bit weird how advanced we are in this day and age, but there's more sickness? People are not feeling well, they're getting sick with different diseases that are very much well, I can't say easily explainable, but they're very much connected with the way that we look, what the hell, with what we eat. So, have you ever thought about what has happened throughout the years when it comes to food consumption and when it comes to what kind of crap we put in our bodies? Because this meat vessel is a vessel for my soul, and I want to take care of it. I want to make sure that I'm going to live a long and happy life so that I get to do lots of cool things. And there's a reason why fasting is a part of many different religions. I saw that there's a question about religion later, so I'm just going to go back to that. But yeah, autophagy is something you should check out. Intermittent fasting is something you should check out. If you want, I can tell you more later, but I'm just, if I start talking about this, I can just go on and go on, because this is one of my passions. And there's lots of different people I can suggest for you to follow if you're interested in health in general, in the way that I am. Okay, also I need to show you this book, because it's, what the hell? Susie, what you doing? So this book, oh, okay, I guess this is the wrong way around. This is something I suggest everyone reads. It's called Breath. It's by James Nestor. It's literally the history of breathing. There are many things everyone could learn from this. I just found it somehow. I read through it and it changed my life. And it could change yours as well. But okay, let's move on. That's a weird fact, I know. How to cleanse your cells. Least favorite food ever. See, I'm a foodie, so I like food. But least favorite. Okay, I have to go back to my childhood. So, hey dude. So what I'm thinking about, there's this traditional Finnish soup, spinach soup. Oh man. And back in school, it was horrible. But, you know, I would eat that if there's nothing else, but I'd rather fast. Because, yeah, that's more pleasant. Because it was, the consistency was slimy and blah. Yeah. Pinaattikeitto voi painua vithuun niin sanotusti. Okay, comfort show movie. Well, in case you haven't seen my beautiful piece of art in the background, which I received as a birthday gift from my dear friend Sarah. Does anyone know what this is? Now I just have to. No syö sinä sitten pinaattikeittoa munkin puolesta. Yes, I'm a Doctor Who fan. I'm gonna show you my cup as well. I have the TARDIS on my cup every single day. Favorite Doctor. Okay. For once now I have some people that know what's good. My favorite Doctor, I have to go with, because it's hard. Because David Tennant, he's the one for me. Allons-y! Because it's just, you know, when I found Doctor Who back in the day, I literally saw the first season, then the second season started, and then he was just so much better. But the Goofy one is so good as well. So I have to go with David Tennant. So in the modern series, the second Doctor. But you know, that's just my choice. Favorite companion. Shit. Okay, let's just go this. Say this. You, if you've seen this show, you know the episode where there's all the doctors and all the companions. I'll just choose that episode, even though you did not ask that, and say that that's epic, and all of them are awesome in that. Okay, so David always, yeah, Hannes always goes, what? Real answer to food answer tours. Whatever the rest are eating, spoken through jealous lenses. You're wrong, Joel. You just have no taste in food. Okay, sometimes I do pick the wrong foods. Actually, talking about food, there's this one time we were on tour and we went to we're in Italy, and we went to this one restaurant that was supposed to be very fancy and good. And this dude told us that, yes, come here, we've got my grandma's recipes. And it was literally the worst pasta dish that I've ever had. The wine was good, but when is wine not good? That's the real question. But it was like literally the worst pasta that I've ever had, which was weird because I was expecting it to be amazing. And, well, I think the grandma couldn't cook, or then he was lying, one or the other. Okay, let's continue. But yeah, definitely comfort show, favorite show, Doctor Who. But then I love pretty much everything with Jim Carrey. He's just amazing. And yeah, Will Smith and lots of other epic dudes and girls. But okay, move on. Most recent song. I don't know if this means the most recent song that I listened to, or if it is it must be which one I listened to. Okay, his most recent song is by a epic upcoming Finnish band called Stone Statues. You should definitely check them out. And Burning Feathers, it was their latest single, which is fucking awesome. So that's definitely the one. But if you were asking, if they're asking, I'm sorry, I'm not. Yeah, I was just waiting for Italian food to be specially okay. But we then went to play the show, and the backstage food, which was pasta, it was splendid. It was amazing. Yeah, back to this. But the most recent song which I wrote was actually at the song writing camp, which will most likely be one of the first solo singles that I will release in the future. But right now it's more like a demo, but I have the whole song there, and I could release it like it is, but I love Stone Statues. Gonna see them next month in Tampere. Hell yeah, I wish I could as well, but I'm gonna see them in Helsinki, so it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, so this one song that I wrote, it's gonna be one of my first solo. Well, I don't know if it's going to be a solo single, but because I'm still currently writing songs. But then there's also another song which I wrote there. I don't want to, spill the beans on the titles or anything, but right now I have 2 songs which are ready. And, yeah. But, yeah, I wish I could, but... Well, actually, after this, I'm just going to ask people when, or if they want me to play live or something, but not right now. But because I want to know which songs you'd like to hear, because doing this is fun. I'm just pretending that you are here, and yeah, well, it's literally pretend because you're there. Okay, what are your favorite musicians? Too many to even start with, but let's just go with Michael Jackson as a favorite artist. He changed the way I saw music and see music. Rest in peace, my brother. Most used app. Well, it definitely is WhatsApp because I keep in touch with my family and my band every single day. But outside of that, it's definitely the recording application or whatever. That's definitely that because, well, the problem with that is though, when you have an idea, which I constantly. Then you just take the phone and you record it there. And right now I have thousands of recordings like that. And this is something Paul McCartney actually said. It's too easy to take your idea from here and just record it and then forget about it. Because the way he used to write songs with John Lennon was, they literally sat down and... Joachim, hey. They literally, they sit down and then they start writing a song and then they won't leave until it's finished. And that's exactly kind of the way we did write songs at the song camp, and I loved it. It's just... Okay, now I'm just gonna... I have 8 MJ paintings and 1 pillow. Okay, and I'd like one as well, so if you want to send it to me. Okay. I wouldn't say no. Okay, so the next question. Did I already know where? Coffee or tea? Can't I just say both? Why do I have to say one or the other? That sucks. But I'm gonna go with coffee because, I'm gonna go with coffee. I've had lots of good coffee, lots of bad coffee. And what I usually do with that is I actually, I pimp my ride. So I make fatty coffee, and that might sound horrible to you people, but it's all about the fact that I want to make sure that the caffeine doesn't hit me too hard and I don't crash. And once you add some good fats into it, what I do usually, okay, this might just sound weird too, but I don't mind. I add organic butter, and then I put MCT oil or caprylic acid. Usually I put some medical mushrooms, cinnamon, things like this, and then I blend it up. It becomes super creamy and good. And the thing about this, like for instance, caprylic acid, is that it goes straight into your brain. So it physically can't stay in your body, and this is a way for you to give your body lots of energy, and also it helps with ketone production. But all this might just sound weird to you. But okay, moving on. Time you go to bed. According to the circadian rhythm, as much as I can. For this I have, well actually, because I have lots of sleep issues. And I've had them since my childhood, which I can talk about in another part because that's a long story. But let's just say that I was sick a lot, and then I got medication that fucked me up, and then that's how the problem started. And then years later, when the doctors were trying to prescribe me with antidepressants, painkillers, and shit like that for my sleep issues, I literally went like this. This is not for you, this is for the doctor. And then I said, keep your poison, I'm gonna fix myself. And that's how my health journey started. And years later, and now I'm here, happy as can be. And a very important part of health in general is sleep. Perhaps the most important part, with nutrition, obviously. But Hannes Kett. Well, but yeah, so I'm trying to sleep according to the circadian rhythm, which means you sleep according to with the sun. And I have this Oura ring, so you see those tiny things there. So thank you to my big brother Lassi for giving me this. I'm borrowing it, he doesn't. So this literally gives me my sleep stats. It gives me my sleeping heart rate. It shows me my heart rate variability. It shows me how much I move during the night, and then it shows me pretty consistently and exact sleep stats of deep sleep, REM sleep, light sleep, stuff like this. And this is something that definitely helps if you want to be healthy. And if you wake up every morning feeling tired, as I did for years, there might be some issues with your sleep. And it all starts with your evening routines. So get away from the blue light from the phones and computers and screens in general. Actually, someone asked me about these glasses. Yes, sir. So, these are blue blockers, which means they literally block the light. I'm actually going to show you how my world looks like. Welcome to Instagram, people. Can I do this? Yes, I can. So this is the way it looks like. Everything is sunny. And once you put these on, typically you put them on around 6 in the evening. That's when you make sure that you don't get any blue light exposure. And what happens is you actually help your sleep hormone, so melatonin production, because that gets all messed up with all the blue light around us, with all the light pollution. I do have another pair as well for day usage, but, well, let's just say that I'm going to show them to you during the summer. They are very 70s and I like them, and they're just going to make people look at me even more, but I don't mind. This is something that me and my friend Sarah, we say, take a picture, it will last you longer, because people don't tend to understand that if you look like yourself and your style is a bit personal, then, they stare, which is cool. Go on, but take a picture, I don't mind. Okay, next question. Favorite restaurant? Well, I don't have a favorite restaurant. Can't you just ask my favorite kind of food or something? I like because I like all kinds of food, so which means I like all kinds of restaurants. Right now I'm just gonna pick one place that I don't remember the name to, because it was during the last evening in Barcelona with my friends. We were adventuring as we did every single day, and we found this tiny place for sangria and I'm gonna tell you a story later. Joel, ei. Limasta, ei. So this was this place with traditional sangria and tapas. And literally I had the best olives that I've ever had, and the best tiny pieces of everything that I've ever had, and a big glass, you could almost say a big jar of sangria, which only made me happy. But yeah, that's about it. That was a boring question. Blood type, you shall never know, because, it's my blood. And I choose who I will give my blood to. But let's just say it's the kind of type that is very much needed. Religion, spirituality. Is this the classic part where you go, I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual? Because I said that once and I smacked myself. There's nothing wrong with that. But the thing about religion, let me just put this beautiful guitar down. The thing about religion that grinds my gears, as Peter Griffin says, in every single religion, you have some seeds of truth. And at the same time, the way I see religion is that, unfortunately, just like politicians, it's very often used for not the right purposes. So if you think about the fact that you're born and then you're put into this one box, you're given a name, you're given a religion. This is the ultimate truth. Doesn't that sound kind of dumb to you? Aren't you supposed to figure it out yourself? Maybe. That's the way I see it. Because every single religion has lots of beautiful things in it. All the books also has lots of horrible things in it. So, and literally, I'm not gonna take a dump on anyone's religion, because whatever you believe in, if it makes you happy, if it helps you be better every single day, then good for you. But I feel like there's so much more than just listening to a preacher or listening to a doctor or a politician about their truths. It's the same, but I've said this and I'm gonna say it again. I think the biggest rock stars in the world are priests of some sort. That's just the way I see it, because literally music is a spiritual experience. You're on stage, you're singing and playing for your new friends, and you're giving your energy to them, and it's the same the other way around. The one thing about religion, though, that I really like is the architecture. So wherever I go, I want to go to a church of some sort, because that's one place where people shut the fuck up, and the architecture is very cool. It's really, really cool. But yeah, that's a religion, spirituality. The universe. I feel the universe guides me because I am the universe is me, and we, all of us, we're all connected by energy, even though if we don't feel it, even though if we're fighting over stupid shit, we're all connected. But if we unite, that is where we find peace. And it's gonna happen sooner or later. We're gonna see when it's gonna happen. But that's what I try to do every single day. I want to try to be better than I was yesterday. I try to be present in this moment and not live in the past. Not stress about the future, because those are all silly things that we shouldn't do. But yeah, I like doing this live thing. Feels weird though, but it's kind of cool. Oh shit, talking about that, because it's fun. Actually, I've been asked to start a podcast, which I will. So if you like my rumbling, then you're gonna like that as well. But that's a future project, so it's gonna be very, very awesome. Okay, so let's just move forward, shall we? History or math? No. Okay, let's go with that one. History or math? Well, I think I already answered this question. Well, my best memory of math is the fact that I was in school and I couldn't afford the book. So I had Slash's autobiography instead, and the teacher looked at me and she was pissed. And I said, what can you do? Fail me, I don't care. And I continued reading the book. But history, like I said earlier, history is very important, because if we do not learn from our past mistakes, we will never learn. Doesn't that sound pretty human? We don't seem to learn. We don't seem to understand that we're making the same mistakes all over again. We're letting our minds be controlled. We are very easily manipulated and pushed towards whichever goal whoever wants. And the sad thing about history, though, is as we literally as we humans, we've witnessed the fall of great libraries. So we literally have no idea, and we just keep on thinking about what could have happened, what might have happened, and we don't know. And right now, if we look at the world situation right now, which I won't even get into, yeah. Have we learned? Will we ever learn? I think so. But, yeah, history. Definitely. Okay, moving on. Favorite aesthetic. What the hell does that mean? Oh, yes. What I like are eyes. I am very much a fan of beauty in all forms. So, it's just like art. Everyone sees it differently. It's just like music. Everyone sees it differently. For me, eyes are the most important, because the eyes are the mirror to your soul. The way I see it, eyes are the mirror to your soul, and when you sing, that's your soul speaking. Well, singing. But yeah, eyes. Because everyone has unique eyes, and we're all unique, which is cool. Let's just continue. Oh, by the way, talking about eyes, do you know what eye gazing is? I'm just gonna see eye gazing. Or do you even know what it means? Because if you don't, I'm gonna give you a chore for home. Because now I'm the teacher and you're the student. Well, I'm also the same, eye gazing. Eyes, baby. No. Okay, so there's this thing called eye gazing. You can practice this yourself, or with your friends, or with a companion, or whatever. And what you do is you literally stare into the other one's eyes, and it's gonna get very uncomfortable, because you're literally gonna start seeing things, and it's very trippy. but hey, I like trippy things. So what you start seeing and feeling is the other person's being. And this is when you literally usually want to look away, but just continue looking the other one in the eye. And you can do this with yourself as well. So just pick a mirror if you have a mirror and stare yourself into the eyes. It's gonna take more or less like 20 seconds for you to start feeling some weird connection with yourself, because you're literally looking yourself into within who you are. And this is a perfect moment for some positive affirmations and also to have some serious discussion with yourself, because most of the time we tend to, well, we lie to ourselves and we're not honest with ourselves. Well, I'm just gonna come back to this later because, you know, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna go. It's my life. You can leave. I can't. I'm home. So, see, the thing is, this is something that I wrote about on our latest single, Scream. So most of us, we have some kind of voices in our heads, right? They're telling us some things. And most of the time, it might not be positive. And see, there's a trick to this. You have to understand that you are not your mind. You are not the thoughts that are going around in your head, around they go. That's not you. That is a behavior pattern that you have learned from somewhere, maybe school, maybe somewhere else. And the thoughts that are running around in your mind are literally, it's your brain trying to survive. So you might be stressing about something in the future. You might be thinking about something in the past and be like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? It doesn't matter. Whatever you did, you're here right now in this moment. And this moment is all that matters. Literally, this is the only moment that we have. Every single heartbeat that we feel is one step closer to death. And that is cool. That's why we have to be present, and so that we get to live this life that we have right now. And then if you believe in the great beyond, or if you believe in reincarnation, which I do, then, you know, it's all good. Because, well, I want to finish this live first, but like if I don't wake up tomorrow, I'm happy because I've had a great life. And I've recorded the best album of SHIRAZ Lane so far, and it's gonna be released either ways. And if something happens, you know, then the guys will get some more record sales, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, we have to stay present, and this is something that you can do with eye gazing. Look at yourself, within yourself, and have a discussion, a real honest discussion. Because what you will realize is that all these thoughts in your mind, you can look at them from the outside. Once you do this, then you realize that if you just accept the thoughts, then they will just go away. And if you feed yourself with negative thoughts, then that's the only thing that's gonna be rolling around your head. But what you can do is you can do the opposite. This is actually something that I sold a person today. That if you feel depressed, I'm pretty sure many of you have been depressed before, right? So have I. Here I'm smiling. And the worst thing that you can hear is that just be happy or just smile or whatever. But it's not that easy. But at the same time, it is quite easy. Because you have to feed yourself with positive thoughts. You have to feed yourself with positive affirmations, and you have to understand that you are perfect the way you are. You're perfectly unique. You're one of a kind. And the way you are, imperfect as it might be, that's perfect. But yeah, eye gazing. It's gonna trip you out if you do it. If you do it, let me know. Okay, pens or pencils? I really don't give a shit. Either one. But if I have to think about it, something with colors. Okay, no. I know. There's this pen that you can change colors with. that one, because it never gets boring. I've used that to write some lyrics, and then I lost it somewhere in Europe. Okay, next one. Oh, I read favorite anime, but it was favorite animal. I'm gonna go with favorite anime first, because I love anime. So, Naruto. Definitely Naruto and Dragon Ball Z and all that jazz. Does anyone watch anime except for me? Pretty sure you do. I find your voice really calming and you sound really wise. Thank you. Thank you very much. That makes me happy. And I'm very happy to share my voice with the world, with you. Because, you know, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Continuing on. My favorite animal. Why do I have to choose? I love all animals. But, yeah, I won't choose. I don't like this question. I don't want to choose anything because I just love animals and animals love me. I guess they feel my vibes as I feel their vibes. Just as children. Children have the same kind of honesty and some extra sense that we tend to lose it when we're adults. And the reason is because you get old because you don't let your inner child out. If you have your inner child out, you will stay young forever. Maybe not physically, but your mind and your heart and your soul will remain young. Which is why that's what I'm gonna do forever. And that's what kind of rock and roll is all about. Okay, so next one. Type of phone. Who gives a shit? Literally, who gives a shit? But Apple, because I have a Mac. And because my big bro, dude, let me in. I wonder. Oot sä oikeesti siulkona? Jos sä oot, niin mä en kyllä voi ovikoodi sulle antaa. Mut niinku, jos sä oot siellä, kyllä mä tänne päästä. Speaking with my hands. Of course I'm speaking with my hands. How could I not? Also, this is mine. Okay, so moving on. It's type of phone. Yeah. I want the Tesla phone whenever it comes out. You know. Oh shit, know this live, bruh. How do I do that? Hey, onks täällä tällaisia? Nice. Request to join, hell yeah. Woo! Hey, no swearing allowed. No niin.
Thank you, Justin.
Jaa, sieltä tulee.
I was thinking we should probably listen to a bit of heavy metal and drop a little spoiler now that we're here.
Hell yeah,
with
let's
this
do it.
family.
What are we going to listen to?
Animalistic kind of song.
I think we should.
But just the riff.
Just the riff. Okay.
But people on the upcoming European tour know what to expect.
Yeah, exactly, because you're going to hear it live.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hope you hear it.
Not really. Ei toi. Well. Yeah.
Went too far already.
Yeah, no one really heard anything, but that's kind of cool because they heard. Now at least now they expect something better quality than that, so that's cool. What's up, Joe?
Heavy metal. Bye bye.
Oh yeah, can't wait. I mean, the album that we have cooked up is off the hook. It's amazing. Can't wait. I've heard it. You have. Let us go. Okay, moving on. Yes. Can I drive? Nope. Well, I guess I can, but am I allowed to? Nope. You know why? Do you know why? Because this would mean that I would have to drive the vans during tours and gigs, which I'm not doing because I have other things to do, as in make sure my voice is working, make sure that I'm not driving. So, there we go. No. Hey, if I drive a Tesla, I can definitely try that because it can literally drive itself. Technology. Hello there. No, I'm just gonna let my fellow band members join if they want. Though, in the future, we could do a live where people can join. Who usually drives on tour? In Europe, not us. We have a driver because when you're on tour, it's literally you are under a lot of pressure and strain because you have to perform most nights and then you have to take care of your body so that you can perform most nights. So if you drive, it's impossible. But in Finland, it's usually, if we have a van or something, it's our badass drummer Anna or our badass guitar player Yanni, but not me or Joel because neither one of us have driving licenses. And Mickey has, but he's not driving. There we go. So next one, pet peeves. Pet peeves means things that annoy people. My voice, definitely. If you could hear what I do when I warm up, then you'd be annoyed as well because it's pretty loud. I'm just gonna show you an example. Do I have anything? No. Okay, so see, the whole thing about singing, oh yes, well, I'm just gonna show you this first and then I'm gonna tell you because it's cool, exciting news as well. So the whole thing about singing is that it's literally just making noise. And when you make noise in a certain way, it might sound good. We're all born with a unique voice, but you can learn how to use it. And it's literally not rocket science, yet it takes years of practice, which I've had my share of, as I am self-taught. You have to find your own way of doing things because there's no one answer or one solution fits all kind of thing. But when it comes to, let's say, warm-ups, the most annoying parts and warm-ups are most likely witch crackles or NG, or then when I'm belting high notes before gigs. So literally what I'm doing, what I'm doing is NG. So it sounds like a F1 car, but you literally go sing. And when you go say sing at home, say it out loud, sing. So you feel the vibration up here. What happens is your tongue touching your pharyngeal tract, I think it's called. Yeah, and that's super annoying. I bet, because it hurts my ears as well. But you're not supposed to do it super loud. At least not when you start. But then as closer you're getting closer to the show, then you have to start doing more. We're coming to Mexico. We were supposed to be there, but not yet. We're gonna come there though. We have some plans. Yeah, but yeah, pet peeves. My voice warming up. But this is why I'd like to, have the, I usually, the fuck? I think I see a UFO. I hope I see a UFO because yesterday I put a sign outside, literally asking the UFOs to come get me because I wanted to party with them. I think they have crazy parties. Yeah, fuck that. They're not the UFOs. Yeah, but what the hell was I saying? Yeah, I usually try to find myself a silent spot, not the silence, but a spot in general where I can not disturb anyone else because I know that it can be annoying. But there are so many different things that I do to open up my voice and just in general try it out because every single day is different. Every single day is completely unique. And then you have to just try out what feels good for your voice. And then there are days that you just struggle no matter what you do. And then you just have to do it either ways. I guess that's literally what I'm supposed to do. Rock and roll. But it's very physical. And there are many different parts of singing. Which is why, as I have 84 people here now, I'm actually gonna create my own vocal course. I've already started. So I've been asked so many times that do I give vocal lessons, and previously I thought that nah, I'm not good enough. But then I received some wise words from a friend of mine, and I was told that you'll never know if you don't do it. And I was like, oh shit, that's true. Thank you for reminding me that I'm good enough as I am, which is why I'm working on my own vocal course right now. And I actually have a vocal student, and I do give vocal lessons. It's a bit different from everything else because I'm bored with the that's boring as fuck. If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna have big ass gospel cards in the background to make it interesting. But so if you want vocal lessons, hit me up, cause I love sharing. Because when I teach, that is when I learn. That's the way the relationship with a teacher and a student is supposed to work. You both learn, because I have to think about the things that I've done, things that I've learned, and then share it in a way that is as simple as possible and as interesting as possible. And we've had some remarkable changes with my friend during our lessons. So, okay, so let's see now. What do you think of the message from the fans? Which message? I don't know what you're talking about. Well, moving on. Mitä vittu, 4 minuuttia. Eikö voi ottaa seuraava sen jälkeen? I didn't know that the live has a limit of some sort. Well, whatever. Let's just move on. Horror or comedy? Comedy. But if I have to choose a comedy game for PlayStation or horror. Sexuality, gender. Well, I don't know. Do you? I don't know. You choose. That's it. Yeah. Do you own vinyl? I do, and also so will you soon, because the next album might also come in vinyl form. So that's awesome. Oh, about all the messages my fans send me, our fans send us. Me, definitely, I love them, and that's why I try to answer as many as I can, but I can't literally answer them all. But I guess this live is ending. I don't know how you see it when I don't see it. So thank you so much for joining in, and let's do it again. Ken. Ja yleisesti mitä fanit laittaa, mä rakastan niitä. It means the world to me. Literally. Mut yeah. So thank you so much for joining in. It's a historic moment. It's the first time that I've ever done this. And I had so much fun that I'm definitely going to do this again. So I hope you're going to join me as well. Next time as well, let's see what we come up with. And I'm also going to lose my train of thought, definitely, because that's what I tend to do, because I have so many things in my mind. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you more questions, what you would like, just in general with social media, because I'm pretty much, I don't like social media. This is the aspect that I like of social media. And also I want to create some quality content for you, so I will. But if you want to hear me like perform and stuff like that, then I want to know which kind of songs you'd like to hear. Because, you know, you have to practice so that you don't suck. And I don't want to suck. I want it to be as fun for you as it is for me. So here we go. And, oh, my bro told me that in Swedish that I can save my life somehow. Well, I don't know. But hey, people, peace and love, all the best to all of you, and see you next time. I love doing this with you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for having fun with me. I hope you laughed as well, because I had fun. And, you know, cheers. Remember what the doctor says. What's the point in being grown up if you can't be childish sometimes? Indeed. Let your inner child out. Be happy. Stay present. But this didn't end. I was thinking that it would end. I don't care. So let's just fucking continue until this ends, because I don't know when it's gonna happen. So, do you have any questions? Because we literally went through this thingy and it was fun. Do you have any questions that you would like to find answers to? No? Yeah? No? Really? No? Oh, I think it already ended. Or not? Yeah. Or not. I don't know. Oh, shit. Favorite book. Okay, now it's working again. Favorite food. Oh, shit. That's a hard question. Favorite food. Steak. Definitely. Grass-fed, grass-finished. Remember, it has to be quality from the right resources. I still have pets? Actually, I had my dog here the other day. Favorite movie? I can't choose one, but Wayne's World, Party Time, excellent. Fucking love those movies. I just saw them. Do I have any pets? Literally, me, no, but my family has pets, and also I used to have dogs. One of them passed away. He's now living another life, but one of them is still here, and I have the chance to have him in my life again, which I'm eternally grateful for, because he remembered me after 2.5 years or something, and it was beautiful. Oh yes, Joel's answering things, because I'm missing thingies. Possible new edition of Be the Slave CD. Literally, we have not thought about that, but if we're gonna do this, I think we should, have another part to it or something. Kuinka pitkä keikas olette riffissä? Älä kysy multa, mä en noita tiedä. Mut Sale tunne. Favorite guitar riff. Oh crap. So many to choose from. I'm gonna choose. I can't choose. That's too hard. Sorry. Joelle mietitään faneen viestiä. No eikä se varmaan aika sama, mikä mulla on. Se on sydämen asia meillä. Sen takia me täällä ollaan. Etukäteen sun pitää varautua riffin keikalle siihen. Yes sir! Kyllä, hyvä. Mä saan mun taulun. Fuck yeah. Voinko tulla tekemään sulle ruokaa? Voi kuule. Muuten, mutta kun mä tykkään äsikaron kokata itsekin. Ei pysty. Mutta kiitos kuitenkin. Tee mieluummin vaikka äidille ruokaa. Se arvostaisi sitä ihan varmaan. Tai isälle. Tai kenellekään ystävälle. Luen ja vastaan parhaani mukaan. Tekevät iloiseksi. Eikö kukaan muu enää tee näin? ai. Will we play Same Old Blues on tour again? We just might. Because why not? It's a great song. Lopeta tuolla. Ei tällaista. Mitä mä nyt sanoin? Nyt itkustan. I have no idea what's going on. Favorite Doctor Who episode? The one with all the doctors just before the old dude arrives. Pitää tehdä ruokaa sisarukselle. No, hemttalitte Wagyu beef. Se on jakanut kokkanen today. Ei siinä. Dab, yes. Oh, it's fun. Oh, otsatukan. Se on vähän kasvanut. Siis, jos mä otan otsatukan nyt, niin se näyttää tältä. Yritä tuolta nyt sit nähdä yhtään mitään. Kyllä se vähän aikaa oli. Hiukset vaan kasvaa niin nopeasti. Kobe beef goksolaars, kyllä. Have you worked with Jonas Parkkonen? In fact, we have, but not on the new album. But he actually played. He played guitar riffs on my solo demo because I wasn't happy with the way I played, so I asked him to play. It was cool. Last book I read, because I read lots of good books at the same time. Shit. Because currently I'm reading so many books. Let's just say which one I started. The Artist's Way, which is a book that I started. It's really cool. But I'm just gonna go and recommend some books. So like I said, Breath, then definitely the autobiography of Wim Hof, The Power of Now, Zen and the Art of Happiness. Pretty much lots of things that question yourself. Olen söpö, kiitos. Ihana. I love hearing that. Hei murut. Hei, hi, yes, my man. Ootko takaisin Espanjasta? Onko saada patoklubilla yhteiskuvan? Totta kai. And a question about you look from Renaissance painting, but you... Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Pääsin mun aivoihin. Like I said, me ollaan kaikki yhteydessä, niin kai se nyt jotenkin silleen, sit vaan näin toimii. But do you have any more questions, or should we call it an evening? Why are you crying? Miksi sä itket? Jos mä toivon, että sä itket, se on onnenkyyneli. Niitä, mutta jos se on surunkyyneli, niin sekin on ok. Mutta muista, että et ole yksin ja kyllä se elämä aina voittaa. Pitää olla paljon vaikeaa, että tästä voi olla helpompaa. Ei muuten arvosta sitä, kun on hyvin kaikki asiat. Jos aina olisi helposti kaikki, niin se olisi ihan perseestä. Would you like to represent Finland at the Eurovision like Blind Channel did? This is actually a question that I got. Nice, Lars. It's a question that I got actually from a boy in a metro because I was talking with him. I had my dog there. He was sitting in my lap, and then he came to pet him. And then he asked me, like, because I told him that I'm gonna take the dog back because I'm not able to keep him because I'm abroad a lot and I do this and this and this. And then he looked at me, looked at my hair, looked at my guitar, my clothes, and I told him, yes, I play music. Then he asked me, do I know the Blind Channel boys? And I told him, of course I do. We're friends with them. They're great guys, great dudes. And then I told them, this is something that I'm going to tell you guys as well, because it's very important. I'm very happy that I got to tell this to a future generation, because you never know what he's going to become. Whenever your friends are doing good, be happy for them. Be happy. Don't think about, I should be there, I should blah, blah. That's toxic. Be happy for your friends. Be happy for the people that are successful, because it's not something that's taken away from you. It's the exact opposite. So if your friends are doing great, it's going to mean great things for you as well. If you have the right peace of mind, if you think about it the right way. There are lots of people that are talking shit about other people because they're successful. That's stupid. Why would someone else's success be something away from you? I don't know. SHIRAZ Linda. You should raise your friends up, not put them down. Hallelujah. That's exactly how it is. Not just your friends, also the perfect strangers around you. Give a helping hand whenever you can. That's what it's all about. This world needs more peace, love, and harmony, more compassion, more respect. And the one thing that it needs more is open discussions. It needs for everyone to start using their minds. And we need to talk about whatever without getting so uptight and without being on the attack straight away. See, the thing about it that I find, which is very problematic, is that when you're talking to someone, usually they're not even listening to you. They're already thinking about an argument that they can then shoot at you. Is that a discussion? Nope. That's a monologue. That sucks. People treat it like a rat race where everyone is set against each other. Amen. But you know why that is? It's because of the way that this world has been constructed. You know, when you build a house, you have to start with the foundation. If the foundation is rotten, then it doesn't work, and the house will be fucked after a couple of years. And what is going on? People are. So when I see this heart thing, is it you going like something, or what's going on? It's the first time on live something doing anything. Oh, well, Brian Channel SHIRAZ things will be awesome. I think so too. Ihana, söpö ihminen. Hei. Vaan hyviä kohtauksia. Most genuine artists I've met. Well, I'm not the only one. You know, there are millions of genuine people out there, but there's this saying, I think it's, I'm sorry, because this might be, I think it's a Japanese quote, which I won't know, so I'm just going to say the way it is. People tend to have three masks. One, which you show to the people around you. Another one, which you only show to your friends, and one that you show no one. And what I'm trying to do while I'm on stage, while I'm doing whatever, I'm just trying to be myself all the time, 24/7, 365, because I accept myself for who I am, and so should you, because you're perfect the way you are. So that's just how it is. I've met many of my idols, and they've been such huge pieces of shit that I don't ever want to be like that. I don't understand how someone can put themselves on a pedestal and look down upon other people. I'm sure you've heard of some artists that are not what they claim to be. Unfortunately, I've seen it up close. It's happened in some Finnish bands that you might know. But, you know, it is what it is. People live through their ego too much and self-centered. And, you know, I just feel that when you're in service of others, that's when you also receive. So give and receive, but give without expecting to receive anything. Do live more often. I think I will, because this has been so much fun. I just need to find the time, because I'm pretty busy doing lots of things. Let's see. Yeah, the hearts are because we like you, we show it. Oh, that's super cool. I wish I could like you back, but I like you back. I think, you know, I'm just gonna go like this. Thank you so much. That was, I'm just gonna go on. Yeah, this is me doing a pat on your head. That's cool. Yeah. There's a oh shit, there are questions. There's questions in the question box. Oh crap, there's a question box? That is very cool. Okay, let's just, don't meet your heroes or idols. No. Do meet them, because I've also met people that are very cool. So do meet them, but also don't be too depressed or sad when you realize that some of them are just shit people. Ihanaa. Mun mielestä musiikitekijä on käynyt miksauskin jo vähän Yep. See, the thing about like literal huge stars is that they are very down to earth. We played with Hailstorm. Super nice people. Super mega nice people. And lots of others. Super nice people. But then there are some wannabe rock and roll stars that are complete pieces of bula, and that sucks. But I think this question thingy is the yes type of questions you answer. Can I just, everyone's watching will see it on the screen. Oh, that's very cool. But I'm just gonna go. Hi Hannes, do you think you will ever do any shows in the US? Yes, we shall, for sure. I don't know if you see me or if you know. Do you like Get the Massa's music? I know the name, I don't know the music. You have plans to do shows in Latin America? Yes, we do. Ja Tampereelle mä tuun SHIRAZin kanssa, mutta sitten myöskin solokeikoilla. Mutta siitä enemmän tulevaisuudessa. And okay, I think we're just gonna go for 2 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go out for a walk because I see some stars, and the air is fresh. So I'm just gonna go enjoy a bit of nature. So, did you have fun? I had fun. And it's not like this is going to be the last time. Literally, I'm going to do this next week again. And more and more and more. It's fun. So, yeah. Hey, thank you so much for joining in. Thank you. I think we should take a sip of whichever liquid you have. Personally, I have some clarified water here because the tap water is filled with crap. Another fun fact. And yeah, this was awesome. It was a lot of fun. So have a great evening, have a great day, have a great whatever, wherever you are. And remember that you are perfect the way you are. Don't you ever forget that you are unique. And what you can do every single day is to strive to be better, because that's what we all can do. So please be kind to yourself. And remember that the way you are is enough. Enough is not even the right word. You're perfect the way you are. And what you can do is you can spread the seeds of love everywhere you go. Because this is the way it works. If they feel your energies, just pass it forward. That is why I hug everyone, because when I hug people, I feel their energies. I know who I want to be with. I know who I don't want to be with. Well, the way it works for me is I walk into a room, I already literally feel the energies and I taste the energies, and then I know who I want to be with and who I don't want to be with. So do the same. Strive to be better every day. Give people hugs. Let love shine. That's what we want to do. And I'll see you next time. This was freaking awesome. So bye-bye. I guess it's gonna, when I go there, it's gonna, I don't know. Hey, enjoy life to the fullest.